Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. We're here at the Edison Mall at the Southwest Florida Black Expo. I know you guys are saying, wow, we see Lee Pitts Live everywhere, and now we're seeing the show in the Edison Mall. What would bring us here to the Edison Mall to roll out the full regalia of television is the Southwest Florida Black Expo that's taking the community by storm. This is the first annual. Lee Pitts Live was the media sponsor. I want to make sure I shout out a lot of people who are involved with making this a reality. About 100 vendors are here, many of them of African descent. And we also had a big reception last night that I got a chance to host, and we had about 200 people here, sold out. The dress white reception. Go to our Facebook page and see all the photos. And of course, you'll see some of the interviews on the television show. This is the Saturday edition. We'll be back tomorrow for the Sunday edition, which when the expo will close out on April 11th. And you will see a gospel concert tomorrow evening. Right here, straight out of Central Casting, if you were in Hollywood, we have a business that fits perfectly into the Black Expo. This is a clinic, a medical clinic that's in our community now, and we'll get a chance to meet this charming couple. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live.
Thanks for having us.
Good to get you here.
Yes, thanks for having us, yes.
First of all, let's get your name.
Vanessa Fulton.
Aubrey Fulton.
And you guys, based on your last name, of course, you're married, and you have your own medical, I'll just call it a medical practice for right now. You guys can clear that up for me. How would I describe what your company is?
Well, we call ourselves a clinic. We provide medical services. Usually people are accustomed to the term medical practice or an office. I mean, the clinic, we want to go back to the clinic into serving the communities. We want to take things on from the inception or to prevent things. So essentially, we're in the business of preventing and maintaining one's health.
Okay.
And so that's what we are, the clinic.
Now, when I hear that word prevention, to get the wife to talk and don't pass everything over to the husband, when I hear the word prevention, should I also read into that you're doing some holistic advice as well, along with prescriptions?
Yes, when we mean preventative care, we'll talk about screenings, looking at breast exam. We're looking at mammograms. We're also doing, we are advising patient colonoscopy when it's time for them to do those things to prevent a catastrophic event, meaning to prevent someone from being diagnosed with colon cancer at a stage where there's not much that can be done. So when we say preventative, it's preventing those things from happening and also maintaining one's health by advising them such as non-pharmacological approach, which is a holistic care, and pharmacological approach when it's needed.
Okay. So also I would think that along that way, it's just sticking with preventive, diet, drinking a lot of water, do you recommend certain vitamins that people may want to make sure they keep their vitamin C or whatever?
Yeah, vitamin C is essential. It promotes immunity. Vitamin C is vitamin E or vitamin D, especially for African American males who, for some reason, don't like to get that old prostate workup. And so it's preventative, not that it's going to stop it if you neglect it, but it's preventative. Also, we will advise people and taking care of your colon, your gut health, for example, probiotics and certain stuff that you need to eat to promote a good gut health, good digestive system, acid reflux. We consume a lot of stuff that's high in acid, and when we overindulge, example, our fried meal, and we're Caribbean descent and we're African descent, so we love the stuff that is spicy, stuff that is good, but sometimes we can manage it so it's not to lead to something that will cause us to be hospitalized and in sense spending a whole lot of money, lose time on the job, lose time with our family, and in a sense being a burden in some instances to our family members and the community. So preventative is the key.
Yes.
And you're right here in Fort Myers, not too far from the Edison Mall. Where are you physically going to be located?
We're at 3900 Broadway, right across from Edison Mall, building A1, 3900 Broadway, suite A1. You can just walk across. As a matter of fact, if you go outside the mall and you look across, you'll see our building right there on Broadway. It's on the second building on the left, and you can't miss it. You know, it's right there. You'll see our sign, the AuVan Clinic. The AuVan
That's
Clinic.
the name of the clinic?
That's the name of the clinic.
AuVan.
Yep.
Okay. And what are your hours that you're open?
So for right now, we will be accepting walk-ins, meaning patients do not have to have an appointment at this time. So we'll open from 8:30 to 4. From 8:30 to 4, there will be a receptionist in the office at this time that can accept appointments. So if someone would like to establish care with us, they're free to call the clinic. At this time, we have a receptionist who would receive those calls and schedule an appointment. When we open on May 3rd, we'll also have those walk-in spots available for some minor care, or if somebody has a cold or a sore throat, especially now, then they can come in. We'll be able to care for them at this
What's to
time.
do telehealth?
Now,
Also.
you guys are advanced registered nurses. That's a pretty high certification in the medical field. I think pretty much one step from being a doctor. You can pretty much diagnose and write prescriptions and everything for everything. I want you to take that and expound on what is an advanced registered nurse and what your capabilities are.
Okay. As an advanced registered nurse, we both went to school, master's degree level. We're also certified in gerontology, which is geriatrics care and primary care. So we're not acute care setting, meaning we're not acute care nurse practitioners. We don't treat patients in the hospital base, but primary care setting in the outpatient. So we can, for example, the most common disorders I can think of at this time: high blood pressure, diabetes, osteoporosis. We can recommend those tests at those patients when they reach 65 that they need to get, such as a DEXA scan, to determine whether there is signs of osteoporotic in their bones. High blood pressure, that's a major common disorder that we will manage. Just thinking from gastrointestinal issues, constipation. We have patients who have maybe diarrhea.
Constipation.
You guys do prenatal care as well?
No. That will be with
We'll refer to the OBGYN.
We'll refer
Okay.
to the OBGYN group.
Okay, now when people come into your clinic, they will actually get to interface with you guys in person.
Yes.
Yes.
You won't switch it out and have somebody else, because they seeing this handsome couple, they want to work with you guys. You're going to be there.
Yes.
What you see is what you get.
Yes, you will see us in
Now,
the clinic.
have you established a website or anything yet that we can give to people, and a phone number?
Yes, we're in a website. We love tech. We're website, we're Facebook, we're Instagram.
Okay.
Website
is the AuVanClinic.com, and Facebook is the AuVan Clinic, and website is Instagram is AuVan Clinic. I know the millennials, they love the PQR, the PR, what's it? The PQR code. You can scan and follow on Instagram. We have all those things available.
Well,
So we are
give
reaching
an old-fashioned phone number.
We have a phone number.
It's 941. I got 941-876-8696.
Say that one more time.
941-876-8696.
That takes care of everything.
Yeah.
And that's the AuVan Clinic.
right.
Old-fashioned phone number.
Yes.
I want you to spell that one more time when people when they Google it. AuVan, spell it.
AuVan. It's Aubrey and Vanessa.
Yes.
All right.
It's our name.
Our name.
Okay, that's it. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go to school?
I went to FAU, Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton.
And I went to South University. It's over Savannah, Georgia.
Okay, and how did you meet?
We met in nursing school at Edison State
When
at
it
the time.
was Edison State at the
Yes.
time.
Was
Yeah.
it love at first sight? Or you guys were just studying together that
No,
physics?
actually, I saw her. I saw her a year before I proposed to her. All we did was just look at each other, didn't say a word. The next time I saw her was on the campus at school. We just look at each other, and then one day I said, "You know what? It is enough." And so she was walking down the parking lot. I was walking up, there was nowhere to turn. This exactly, I just walk up to her and I said, hi, my name is Aubrey, so and so, I'm going to marry you.
Wow.
And we have been married, we will be married for 10 years on May 1st.
When he did that, were you shocked? Had you been checking him out?
Yeah.
Did you say, okay, let's,
I mean, I have been.
You gave him that big laugh and you knew you were in then. Go ahead.
I think we were seeing each other. You know, we were giving that eye contact for almost a year, and he never really approached me until that point.
That point.
So it was somewhat expected when it happened.
Oh, so cute. If nothing else, you guys should go and check them out as a result of that story right there.
Yes.
All right.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on Lee Pitts Live here at
Absolutely.
the Edison Mall at the Black Expo. I want to ask you one more question before I let you go. The whole idea of having a Black Expo here, you guys being able to be a part of that, just how are you taking all of this in, having your booth up there, just this whole opportunity? You tell your side how you enjoying it.
Interestingly, I found a Black Expo on your page on Facebook, Lee Pitts.
Are we friends on Facebook?
We're not, but I
Yeah,
came
send me
across
a-
your page
right.
through
It's
some
a pretty
other.
popular-
Yes.
yeah.
So I thought it was a good opportunity for us to expose ourselves as two nurse practitioners. Obviously, we're Black.
African American, Black,
Right.
and we're embarking on something that for some people, because a lot of people still they're grappling with the concept of we're both young, we're nurse practitioners, and you know it's as if they're thinking that we can't do it, and then it is done.
Right.
The doors are going to be open.
Right there, and you guys are impressive. Like when I saw you walk up in that jacket, and walking around with that, and I've been around, as you well know, traveled the world. You guys are impressive. You present yourselves well. Forget about that whole young thing. You by you saying that, you adding to it. Don't ever say it again.
Okay. Yeah.
You're adding to it. You're making people think that, because I hadn't even thought that. I just know that you guys are sharp.
That's right.
You know your stuff.
Yes.
You went to school.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're ready to
We're
do
qualified.
business.
Yes.
So you'll take that from me in good
Yep.
spirit, right?
Thank you.
I'll
Yes.
take
Don't
it.
even raise
I
it.
appreciate
take
that.
All right? Now you've told 1 million people you're young. You don't have to be old and decrepit. You got good eyes now. You can see, you can diagnose, and you can relate to the people.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Okay?
right.
You guys are role models. Keep doing what you're doing, and of course, we'll be seeing you a lot more on Lee Pitts Live.
It
I
was
would
our-
love that.
Yeah.
Keep
Yes.
up the good work, okay?
Thank
Let's
you.
bump. It's all happening here at the Edison Mall. You didn't know they existed. Now you do. Check them out. We'll be right back with more interviews right here on Lee Pitts Live.